So for today's adventure, we're heading down. It's about a 20-minute walk from our hotel, and it's in the Shin Ku Chan. I think I'm saying that so badly, but there's like a little shopping area, and we really haven't done like just kind of on our own shopping. We've been with family a lot, which is why the vlog has been very discombobulated, but we'll try to capture as much as we can. We're not even at our destination yet, but we stopped by a 7-Eleven because I wanted to see if they had this. Apparently this rice ball, it's like rare to have like an egg in the middle that they sell at the convenience store. We're gonna open it up and try it before we go and eat more food. Wow, that's really good. Here.
This just looks really good. I love the fact that it has the egg and look how jammy the yolk is. Mmm.
So good, right?
I love the flavor of the rice too. It goes very well.
I'm glad we got one.
With the egg. And the fact that this is only like $1.05 to get. You need to live off these.
The US at 7-Eleven could never. They should, but they could never. And speaking of which, we stumbled across this themed 7-Eleven, which is not really super rare in Taiwan. There's a lot more in Taipei, but there are a few in Kaohsiung too, like this one, and I fully regret not going inside. And while exploring, we came across this Don Don Donki, which is something I've always wanted to visit, so let's go. So I've only seen a few videos of what a donkey would look like, and nothing prepared me for what we actually experienced. We didn't think there was going to be fresh produce, meat in there, and even some ready-to-eat food, cookware. We thought it was going to be snacks like, I don't know, Kit Kat candies and skincare, but it was so much more. So I don't know if this place is it was meant to be like a night market because they open at 1. Some stores are open, but literally it's so bare and quiet. It's so quiet.
1 hour later.
The shopping areas that we were going to was a complete bust, as you could tell. So we ended up just grabbing some lunch, bentos, bakery goods, some drinks, and we're just gonna come back to our hotel and kind of chill out and then go to the night market, and hopefully that's not a bust. Just to show you the variety that we got some drinks from Family Mart, a little sandwich. I think this is like egg and ham and cheese. You have to have your pineapple bun. This is some egg tarts, and then the main thing that me and Dustin are splitting, which I almost wonder if we should have gotten 2, it's pai gu fan. I think it translates to just pork chop and rice. And that, my friends, is what it looks like. Yeah, I think this is enough for the both of us. It smells so good.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
I gave Dustin the bone.
I love nibbling on like the meat off the bone. I always feel like the meat closest to the bone is always the best.
What do you think of the flavor?
It's good. Just kind of nicely flavored, nicely cooked pork chop. I mean, heck, this whole thing cost us what, like
95 NT.
95. So that's like $3.
$3, yeah. So basically you can pick a variety of like side dishes. So I got us cabbage, tofu, and more greens because I think we need more greens. Meals like this is really convenient and really easy to get in Taiwan. I ate this kind of stuff sort of growing up on days where like, mom didn't want to cook and I was way too young to cook for myself. So I thought it'd be something cool to show Dustin. And I'm glad we got there before they closed because I feel like our entire adventure this morning was a total bust because nothing was open other than chain stores like maybe McDonald's, the 7-Elevens, and the Family Mart. There's a lot of food places that was actually not open for a Saturday, and it's 2:30 right now, and a lot of places we walked by were closed.
Yeah, I was a little bummed too because I felt like this was the day that everyone's like not at work and there's no one really out. It felt like even like the streets seemed kind of dead to where there weren't that many people on the road. None of the stores were open, and I'm like, oh. We went out, we walked a lot. I think we got 10,000 steps in just that one little journey. And I'm like, there's nothing open, nothing here. So I was a little bummed.
And for our dessert, Dustin picked out this donut from the bakery we went to. It looks like very dark chocolate on top. And it's kind of got like a bagel-y dough looking. I don't know. We'll try it and see how it tastes.
I thought it was going to be a lot more plain, than I thought it was going to be. It actually has a lot of good flavor. I like the fact that it is very much like fried dough. It does kind of have like that funnel cake after flavor. The chocolate's not too dark. I like it.
That actually is really good. The bread has a lot of QQ texture. I like the chocolate a lot. It's not too sweet, which is perfect. I would actually get this donut again. It was actually so good. Alright, so I got the first item, which is the sweet potato balls, which is not like super unique, but I always ate it as a child and I love it, and it's crispy and fried. They're just so good. Next item on our list were these giant green onion pancakes. Just look how huge they are, and they make them obviously fresh right here in their stall. We only got a half sheet, which was 45 NT, and it's more than enough for us to share. Mmm. Wow. This might be the best scallion pancake I've ever had. I'm not saying a lot because I've eaten a lot. It's obviously fresh off the grill. Really, really flavorful. The black pepper really amplifies it. When she said she was sold out of the seaweed, I was like, what's the next one you recommend? And she's like, get the pepper. And I was like, okay. But this is a must get.
Ooh, you know it's fresh. They make it right in front of you, and just putting a little bit of black pepper on there, that's all you really need on these.
We just got a regular milk tea, but the line was long, and that's why we waited to see if it's good.
Always go to the place that the locals know is good.
Oh, that's good. Almost
Wow.
like a coffee taste.
Yeah, there's a lot of complex flavors in here between the milk and the coffee flavored tea, but it's really good.
And this was 50 NT for a large cup. I think they're medium. This is like in the US, this size would be a medium or a small, right?
Yeah, this would probably be a medium.
Yeah. And they call that large, which I think is kind of perfect because we want to try many things, so we're sharing everything. We had to get Tanghulu because I've actually never had it in Taiwan. Maybe when I was really little. So we got a strawberry and a grape, and I think it was 60 for the grape and 90 for the strawberry. Since Dustin's got both of them in his hands, he's just gonna go ahead and take the first bite.
Ooh. The grape alone by itself is already really sweet, but when you add the sugar on top of it, it's amazing. I love this. I love Tanghulu.
The strawberry's better?
Strawberry is so much better.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, yeah. I love how crispy the sugar is mixed with the fruit. Really great for a hot day. He also offered ice. Put it on ice or something like that. And I was like, ice, he's like, yeah, so it makes it cooler. I was like, that's all right. Everything's hot. It's fine. I think if you had to pick only one, the strawberry is superior, but just know that I kind of get cheated out of one because the first one they put down is a grape, I think, to keep the fruit from sliding. I don't know. Next, we got the oyster omelette or oazen, which is something I've always had when I was a kid. Just like I remember.
Just a walk down memory lane. Interesting. There's a lot of different flavors going on.
And for our last item of the night, and I feel like this is a Taiwanese night market must, Stinky Tofu. I feel like the Stinky Tofu here isn't ever like super stinky, a little bit, but not like where you feel like appalled or anything like that. Anyways, we got our hands full, so I'm just gonna eat tofu and then a little bit of the pickled cabbage. I'm not gonna use dipping sauce because I don't have hands. It's fine. Here we go. So crispy, juicy. Nice and warm. I love it. And this one comes with a little bit of cucumber too. Mmm.
Ooh, it goes a lot better with the kimchi. Yeah, the crispiness, it has a lot of flavor to it. It might not smell so good, but it tastes delicious.
I hope you're enjoying a look at my Taiwan adventure and a look at Taiwanese night market in Kaohsiung. Stay tuned for more vlogs from Taiwan.